This is Kaylee Clemens from Roane State Community College with Wade Creswell and Pam May with Roane Alliance. Wade, tell me a little bit about the new branding that we'll be seeing.
Well, thank you first for having us join you today. We're excited to talk about who we are and what we're doing at the Roane Alliance. You know, what we try to do the most, if you boil it all down, we're an organization that wants to help influence, plan, and control the growth in Roane County and improve the quality of life for all of our people. That's what we do every day. We are officially Roane County's economic development organization. And a lot goes into economic development. You have the Industrial Development Board of Roane County, you have Roane County Tourism, and you have Roane County Chamber that all makes up the Roane Alliance. What I work on the most, because we have such a great staff that supports all the other functions, is on the industrial recruitment side. And a lot of people may look at the county and wonder why more isn't happening quicker. But it takes a lot to get our workforce aligned in such a way that companies want to come, that they can be confident that they'll have the workforce that they need, and also to get sites ready. If you look at sites across the state and across the region, our inventory is good, but it could be a lot better. So it takes a lot of work to try to get us positioned well so that companies want to locate in Roane County, and that's where I spend most of my time. We're in a pretty intensive phase of planning, and have been for about the past year. And so going into this year, we continue that planning. We've done 4 strategic plans for our partners with the Alliance, the Chamber, Industrial Development Board, and Tourism, all 4 brand new plans. We're about to have a retail development plan for the first time in a while, and we're also about to have a brand new professional marketing plan for the first time. But before we get into any of those plans, it was foundational for us to make sure that we were establishing an identity that communicated exactly who we are and what we wanted to be. So before we implemented anything in any of those plans, we needed to go through a rebranding process. So for the last 18 months, but really intensive for the last 5 months, we've gone through that process, and we're very proud of the product that we've come up with.
Well, it sounds like you guys are doing a great job.
Thank you.
With your position, you are the CEO of Roane Alliance.
Right.
What are some things that you are doing?
Well, we're working with a lot of our local officials, working with our regional economic development partners in other counties, working with our state officials and ECD, again, to try to develop sites, develop an inventory of places that companies would like to come to. We're working with our public schools, with our TCAT, with Roane State, to get all of our educators aligned with our companies, so that we're truly filling our workforce needs. That's the biggest need nationwide, really, but we're focusing on it locally to try to make a difference here so that we're more attractive to companies outside looking to come here.
Exactly. Sounds like some great ideas.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Pam, you are over the events and everything going on in Roane County. Tell me a bit about the events coming up.
Well, actually I work to help promote the events. So we, of course, have a website, and we have all of the local events on there. But, of course, coming up are the Christmas events, which everybody wants to know about. You know, the Christmas home tours, the parades. That's one of the calls we get the most, believe it or not. And then the Nutcracker will be showing, I'm sure, at O'Brien Theater, all of the movies that are happening at the Princess. So there's a lot going on this time of year. The biggest event that I'm excited about is actually November 10th, and it's actually not in Roane County, it'll be in Washington, D.C., when the Memorandum of Understanding is signed, declaring that the National Park will be opening here in Roane County. It's just one of the sites, but we're very excited to have a national park, but it's the Manhattan Project National Historical Park. So
wow.
that will be established as of next week, so we're very excited about that.
That's great, very exciting. What is the significance with having this national park in Roane County?
Well, first of all, I would have just been glad to have a state park, but now we'll have a national park. So we will get the brown signs on the interstate, leading them through Roane County to the K-25 site, which will have a virtual museum showing the Manhattan Project significance. The graphite reactor at X10 will have, or NL now, we'll have the tours that'll be available. There'll be some sites in at Y12. So we couldn't be more excited. And this is the first of its kind as far as the park goes, because the National Park Service will be running it, but it's actually going to be located in 3 states. So there were 3 states that were instrumental in ending the war, and that's Hanford, Washington, and Los Alamos, New Mexico also. So we're sharing the park.
That's great, and it sounds so exciting for Roane County.
It is
That's some
very
great
exciting.
news. Thank you so much, Wade, and thank you so much, Pam, for joining me today. It was a pleasure, and thank you all for watching.